For centuries, humanity has looked to the skies for answers. Today, our skies are full of satellites, drones, and aircraft. But what about the time when none of that existed? In the medieval era, without radio, television, networks, or phones, hundreds of unexplained phenomena occurred. Many of them were recorded in journals, letters, religious chronicles, isolated testimonies that, when connected, reveal a disturbing pattern, a pattern that transcends cultures, continents, and centuries. It was a gray morning in the small village of Tasanokuchi. Drums echoed softly as a group of soldiers escorted a chained monk to his execution. His name was Nichiren, accused of defying the government with his teachings. At the moment the executioner raised his katana, the sky suddenly lit up. A round white object, as bright as the full moon, hovered motionless above the scene. Silence fell. The soldiers stepped back. Some knelt, others fled. Nichiren was spared. The light vanished as mysteriously as it had appeared. That day he was saved. Many believed he had been protected by something not of this world. During a quiet meal, the monks of an English abbey were stunned when a round silver and shiny object crossed the sky above them. It made no sound. It didn't move with the wind. And most unsettling of all, it stopped directly above the monastery. The abbot recorded it as a heavenly wheel that shone without fire. The object floated for minutes before slowly drifting away. They never knew what it was, but they remembered it for generations. The city of Angkor in Cambodia was a sacred center full of majestic temples like Angkor Wat, many built following descriptions of Vimanas, the legendary Hindu flying machines. One night, large flying objects were seen above the city. They made no sound. They were dark, massive, with flickering lights on their undersides. Days later, the city was found completely empty. No bodies, no looting, just abandonment. No one could explain the sudden disappearance of the entire population. To this day, it's one of Southeast Asia's most baffling mysteries. The night before the Turks took Constantinople, strange lights circled above the city. Witnesses reported spheres that multiplied, divided, and flew quickly over the walls. Soldiers thought they were angels. Others believed they were celestial weapons. Chroniclers simply called them impossible lights. 5 stars appeared around the moon in Kyoto. They changed color 3 times, circled the satellite as if observing it, and then vanished suddenly. Citizens panicked. They ran, prayed, and hid. They believed the heavens had sent a warning. The Duke of Burgundy wrote that he saw a long, curved object, like a crescent moon, floating motionless in the sky. It stayed that way for 15 minutes. Then it began spinning on its axis, faster and faster, before vanishing into the open sky. Neither comet nor cloud, something without explanation. A huge wheel-shaped object was seen rising from Mount Kasuga. Its structure spun slowly, and its surface reflected light like metal. The terrified population watched in silence. They had never seen anything like it. A massive comet crossed the sky, but the strangest part, it had visible windows around it. It didn't shine like typical comets. Its movement was controlled, steady. Some said it was a ship disguised as a shooting star. In his journal, Christopher Columbus wrote that during the night of September 15th, his crew saw a branch of fire fall from the sky. It plunged into the sea a few leagues away. No storm, no thunder, just fire descending from the heavens in the middle of the silent ocean. On the morning of April 14th, the citizens of Nuremberg watched in awe as dozens of objects shaped like spheres, crosses, cylinders, and cones battled in the sky. Some emerged from larger tube-shaped ships. Others appeared to crash and explode in flames. A massive black spear-shaped object appeared shortly after, and everything stopped. The scene was later illustrated in the local gazette. What did they witness that day? An atmospheric phenomenon or a battle between unknown intelligences. Just 5 years later, something similar occurred in Basel. At dawn, hundreds of dark spheres flew and collided with each other. Witnesses described balls turning incandescent before disintegrating in the air. A chronicler wrote, "Many turned red like fire and then vanished without a trace." The idea of an aerial conflict no longer seemed like fantasy. A Spanish guard mysteriously vanished while on patrol in Manila. The next day, he appeared confused in Mexico City, more than 15,000 kilometers away. He described recent events in the Philippines with precision. He couldn't recall how he got there. The Inquisition arrested him, but later confirmed his account, thanks to a ship arriving with exactly the news he had described. Was it teleportation or interference from unknown forces? A spinning red wheel appeared over Nijo Castle in Kyoto. It hovered for hours, illuminating the city with an unnatural glow. Samurai guards were placed on high alert, and the event was recorded as one of the strangest phenomena of the Edo period. On a clear summer day, over Lake Robozero, a sphere of light appeared, brighter than the sun. Witnesses claimed the lake water bubbled directly beneath it. It floated silently for over an hour, then slowly rose and vanished into the clouds. Above Leipzig, witnesses observed a large luminous sphere releasing two smaller, glowing spheres. These moved in different directions before ascending together at great speed. The account spoke not of fear, but of wonder. On December 9th, Thomas Short saw a reddish cloud in the Sheffield sky. Beneath it, an intense light began emitting bright rays. Then the temperature rose suddenly. Short could remove his shirt in the middle of winter. That same day in Romania, a similar object appeared and split into two parts. It later merged back and vanished westward. 3 luminous spheres, like moons, appeared in the Japanese sky. Panic ensued. Riots broke out. The government warned that any further chaos would be severely punished. Days later, 2 more suns were reported in the sky. No one slept peacefully for weeks. In Sweden, 3 bright objects remained in the sky for 4 consecutive days. Upon disappearing, one witness remarked, "It was as if the sky took something back that didn't belong here." Shortly after, another incident occurred. A glowing sphere descended slowly at night, casting beams of light over the forest. These events, spread across thousands of kilometers and centuries apart, share too many similarities to be ignored. Were they heavenly signs? Accidental visits? Forgotten warnings? What's certain is that all these people, without contact, advanced technology, or reason to fabricate, describe the same thing. And perhaps, the only thing that changed over the centuries was our willingness to look away.